Happy Mother's Day, one and all. I have to admit, I am embarrassed that I am this old and did not know the origin of Mother's Day. And even though that's embarrassing, I don't think I'm the only one. So let me just share with you. This information comes from Heather Cox Richardson. I highly recommend following her. She is a historian and a prolific writer. She has find her on Substack. I'll link it below. Anyway, she very concisely gives us the history lessons. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but people have been deleting history so that we do not know about it. And it's very, very dangerous. Anyway, it turns out that when Mother's Day was first formed back in 1870, it was actually Mother's Apostrophe Day. And it was all about the fact that the Civil War had just happened and all of that bloodshed and craziness. And Julia Ward Howe decided to start a movement to get women into politics, because as hard as they worked on the war, like all of a sudden they were going from not being allowed to do things. Now they are being called upon to work in the factories for war efforts, to raise funds for the war, to harvest and do the crops, care for the children, nurse the soldiers, all the things. Women played a very, very critical role. And women assumed that since they had taken such a big role in the whole process, that those rights would be so valued that they would continue to have equal rights. And when they didn't, that's when Julia made a concerted effort. And Julia's efforts came from a personal need in which she was married to an abusive man. But the rights at that time, children belonged to the father, not the mother. So if she chose to leave him, she would have to leave her children in an abusive household. Her whole effort was about equality for women in American politics. And the festival, Mother's Apostrophe Day, was a festival devoted to the advocacy of peace doctrines. Peace. Mother's Day is about peace. I want to wish you a very, very happy Mother's Day to all humans in an effort to create more peace.